All right, guys. So it's Dr. Aaron Gum, founder of Blueprint to Practice Automation, yourautomatedpractice.com. I want to go over a program that we have, one of our niches that covers multiple niches. We have what's called our Trust Your Gut program. This is our functional medicine program made easy. When you look at the functional medicine business model, it just doesn't make sense. You have a lot of labs up front, which take a lot of time. You have a lot of time involved in the process. A lot of follow-up with the patients in person in the clinic, a lot of education that you need to be doing with your patients, and if you're not, you're going to have a lot lackluster results because of lack of compliance. And also, normal functional medicine programs can't be added on to other niches efficiently, at least. So if you have a neuropathy patient, you can add functional medicine also if you're doing a lot of home treatments or so and treatments in the office. Chiropractic patients going through chiropractic care and going through functional medicine is tough because that's a lot of time in the clinic for them. It's a lot of time for you face to face with the patient. So we made a functional medicine program that is very efficient. We hired some very brilliant formulators that help us write our protocol and write our systems. It's really cool because we can use a survey-based system. I'll backtrack a little bit. Every patient that walks through your door has a metabolic issue. I think we all can agree about that. They all walk in the door. They have leaky gut, they have celiac, autoimmune, they have hormonal imbalances, they have weight issues, they have energy problems, they have adrenal issues, they have cortisol that's through the roof because of the stress response. Every patient that walks through the door has a metabolic issue, at least 95%. So we're missing the boat on a lot of healing and a lot of opportunity to collect more money. That's what we're in business for, right? To help people and make money. So we made this protocol to be more efficient and effective clinically that doesn't involve a lot of the doctor's time. All the systems do a lot of the work, the automated systems that are online, the automated accountability systems, the automated tracking, and then the ability to be able to communicate with your patients from afar virtually, being able to communicate with the patients properly and not have to do it in the clinic. So going through here, I just want to give you a kind of quick preview of what the training looks like for the Trust Your Gut program. We have a program overview, which really just gives you a great overview. So once you're a client, you're able to jump in and just get a good overview of the program. Patient handbook and paperwork. So any paperwork you need in the new patient process is going to be there. The handbook is very, very well designed. It actually comes with the kit, so we can drop ship the protocol right to the patient if we need to. It comes with a patient handbook that's very well designed and organized for that patient to be able to go through systematically. Implementation A to Z, we teach you anything you need to know to implement this program, how to combine niches, how to implement it into your process, how to treat just standalone thyroid or autoimmune or hormonal imbalance patients or celiac or adrenal issues or energy fatigue. We teach you how to implement it into your practice. Nutrition protocols, we have all the information about the nutrition protocols in here. All of our supplements are certified properly, all the way down to, we're very picky on the quality of the products, all the way down to the gel cap that it is in. So our formulators do a very, very good job at that. In my opinion, a little biased because I'm the owner of the company, we compete or go against or supersede some of the best nutrition products out there, because we look at the best ones out there and say, well, how can we make this better? So all the nutrition protocols in here, they're all in there, the information you need, just an overview of what that is. Consult and report of findings. We coach all of our clients on how to do a consult and report of findings properly. Each niche is slightly different. With Trust Your Gut, there's some very specific things we need to be doing. So we teach you how to do the consult and ROF. You can even record it and send it in to us, and we'll be able to review it. We have multiple coaches that are on standby to help you guide yourself through this process. If you're having trouble, if you want to take your closing percent from 70% to 85%, we're here to help you, and we have all the coaching for you. Combining niches, combining TYG, Trust Your Gut, with other niches. There's a ton of opportunities. So if a chiropractic patient walks in the door, decompression, neuropathy, knee pain, plantar fasciitis, whatever type of patient walks through that door, the majority of them are probably going to be a good candidate for TYG, Trust Your Gut. So we teach you how to connect the dots with a patient of what they walked in the door for. So say someone came in for chiropractic and they're 30 pounds overweight and they have a lot of the symptoms for autoimmune. Well, that's going to be a great candidate. For one, 30 pounds overweight is 120 extra pounds in the weight-bearing joints, which is a microtrauma to the spine, which is causing subluxation, which is causing the body to live in sympathetic response, which is causing cortisol to go up, which is causing the adrenals to fatigue. I think you get the point. So we teach you how to connect the dots and create a premium program above and beyond what you're currently offering. So this doesn't have to be a standalone process in your office. It can be an add-on as well to other things that you're doing and creating more value in your programs, collecting more money, and being able to help more people with different conditions all at once. And I'll go over how that works, because a lot of doctors, when they hear this, they think, well, crap, that's going to take a lot of time and energy to service. I have that system beat. I have it pinpointed down to where it takes all the work off of you past recommending it inside your program. Your staff is going to manage the entire thing for you. So all the marketing that you need, we have marketing vendors and Blueprint to Practice Automation, A to Z, Facebook marketing companies, mailer companies, TV and radio negotiating companies that will negotiate your prices, from TV ads or radio ads you can use to newspaper ads you can use. We have all the marketing, all the resources that you have that you need. We're not a marketing company, so to speak, but we understand that you need good resources, and we're always out there fighting for you, finding good vendors for you to use. So the patient enrollment portal. So this is where our process gets very interesting. Our proprietary software that we've built around our programs allows you to enroll that patient into the curriculum for Trust Your Gut, and all of our niches work this way. Into that niche for Trust Your Gut, there's a curriculum online. It teaches them, so they get a wellness tip of the day, a recipe of the day. They get seminars online to attend. They can log their food, their water intake, their activity. They can journal. They can even submit virtual questions to your staff, and your staff and you as a team can collectively message back and forth as a team, commenting on the message, or just getting them the answer that they deserve regarding their question that they may have. So this pushes that entire metabolic niche outside the clinic, servicing it. So when you add it to a program, it's very easily serviced. So if a chiropractic patient walks in and they start Trust Your Gut as well, and their care plan went from $2,800 to $4,000 because there's a metabolic component, that whole component is pushed into this patient portal to teach them, to communicate with them, for them to track, to keep them accountable, and to be able to communicate ongoing throughout the whole entire process. So that's awesome. That's going to be able to, it scales the whole entire process, because when you look at typical functional medicine, you're doing labs, you're doing a lot of time to wait for the labs, and then you're going over it with the patient, and then you have a lot of questions, and there's no systems involved. So our formulators wrote an entire process for that patient to be able to fill out. It's a survey-based process that gives you a score that tells you if they're a good candidate or not for this niche. Really cool, huh? So that identifies that patient. It's going to identify if they need our Trust Your Gut program, our weight loss, and we have a keto as well. Keto is more preference for our doctors to be able to use. So we debunked the entire concept of labs, because I did functional medicine for 6 years, and functional medicine patients, I gave them the same protocol. And I think we can all agree on that. Maybe the 5%ers, 95% need the same thing. 5% maybe need a little extra attention. Well, we're working with that 95%. And out of that 5% that need more attention, they're probably not, and out of that 5%, probably 3% of that aren't going to get results with anything because of their condition and how severe they are, and they're going to get limited results. So we work with the 95%ers. So obviously we have a process to troubleshoot this process clinically and in the business model. So if you have questions about a patient, we have troubleshooting to be able to walk you through that. And obviously we have coaches that you can schedule calls with as well for question and answer. We have a couple practitioners that are phenomenal at functional medicine to help you, guide you through any type of certain situations with certain patients. If you're just curious about, hey, patients experiencing this, we have a team to be able to help you with that. So virtual TYG, obviously we can teach you how to put that entire process virtually. So you can do all your marketing and drive it to a sales process online and be able to provide that patient with automated plug and play programs that are already designed for you. So it takes all the legwork out. You don't have to go out and design your own protocol. A lot of the programs out there are teaching you virtual. You got to design the whole thing. It's all done for you here. So the entire curriculum online, the entire communication process, the entire accountability, the entire ability to send messages out to your patients, be able to pull up graphs and see how compliant they are for accountability. It's all done for you. So all that legwork's done for you. So we teach you that process. Weekly wellness. This is just the weekly wellness protocol, or not protocols, but videos that your patients get to be able to watch seminars online. So we just provide them in the training so you can see just the general topics we're going over. Very simple stuff. What gluten is, why exercise is important, stuff like that. Mastermind sessions. So our team at Blueprint to Practice Automation has multiple masterminds throughout the month, and some of them were recorded because we feel like they're very valuable and important. So anything TYG related, Trust Your Gut related, is put into the mastermind section for you to be able to review. You can always view it live throughout our training schedule, but you can always go back and listen to the ones that were recorded that you may have missed. And we record those and put them up there. So I wanted to walk you through this TYG process, training process, just to see, so you can see what's available. All of our niches work the same way, okay? It's obviously a little different with protocols and systems, but they're very, very similar. 90% have the automated, this has the automated seminar, which is video. We teach you how to use it in your clinic, so you can drive people to a seminar, or just pull people aside that are patients already to put them in front of that video to be able to watch that video one-on-one. So we call that tabletop training. So you have a person on the adjusting table and you say, hey Betty, we have a new program. We are excited about that. We thought about you. You're a great candidate for it. Your chart, when we talked about in your consult, you were experiencing bloating, gas, energy problems, anxiety. I have a new program for you that I feel like that's a great candidate, a great fit for you. I'd like to set you up on a one-on-one seminar. It's a quick video for you to watch about the program, and then I'll pop in and we'll talk about how we can take your healing to the next level. So that's in a nutshell, that training. But that training is going to drive your current patients to the new protocol, and that video is going to do all the heavy lifting for you. And then we have an automated ROF that they can watch if that's needed. If it's a current patient, probably not. If it's a new patient, we do need that automated ROF for when they come back for that second day. So that is our, in a nutshell, Trust Your Gut program. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was valuable to you to understand the in-depth training that we have at Blueprint to Practice Automation and the systems involved, because it helps doctors save extreme time and energy while increasing your collections, adding extreme value to your practice, and while you're working less. So who doesn't want that? Increasing your collections, working less, and saving time and energy. Those are things that are very valuable in life. So I hope to get you on a phone call. So let me give you a strategy. Our calls, they're not sales calls. They're more strategy calls. I do zero selling on our calls. So if you haven't watched the in-depth training, you can find that link in the comment section of this video if you're watching on YouTube. And then at the end of that training, you'll be able to schedule a call with me, and we'll go through a strategy and go through all the niches and so forth. This is just an overview of this program. We have 12 different niches. All right. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.